kids, welcome to Terry on Tuesday. If you're still with me, thank you. If you're not still with me, you can't see this. Anyway, to get us gently into it, all week I've been receiving loads of post and filming lots of opening post clips, of which things like this. The one thing I think I'll start off with is, I did mention in a previous video I'd be doing a 7-foot tall alien creature of my own design. Oh yeah. Never actually done a full-size creature before. You know, a couple of years ago I did a large full-size wampa hand, like a paw of a wampa, and that turned out really nice, and it was white and furry and had claws and stuff. This is going to be a bit more reptilian, alligator on his hind legs, HR Giga, black and scary thing. The cool thing about doing stuff of your own design is, on the one hand, you can stop when you feel like stopping and you can say that's what it's supposed to look like, but it's still gotta look good. Yes, large alien creature, better start bringing some stuff in. Okay, this is my ideal body. I bought this for my Zaphod Bibelbrox. It's going to be chopped off at some point and turned into a kind of fiberglass vest to wear, which will support the second head, which actually goes there. And but for now, it's really handy because I've been putting Jack Sparrow stuff on there. I've been sort of testing out my Mandalorian and all that. Mandalorian. So it needs a head, and what better than the mask I bought the other day? Nah. This is the Scarecrow rubber latex mask. It was about 16 quid. Good quality. It doesn't have a horrible slit up the back. It's big enough hole for your head. And it's not as deformed as a lot of masks are. They usually come really scrunched up. This has got a bit of a dent in his face there, but it just needs pushing out. So I'm going to do some work to the back of this to pad it out a little bit. And I'm probably going to put it on a plastic face shell so it keeps its shape, and I might even cut all this black away from the mouth and have a jaw that actually opens and closes. It'll be under springs, so whoever's wearing it can go like that and the jaw will open and close. I don't know if I'm going to put actual teeth on it, but a lot of this texture of the sacking, etc., I mean, the colour's nice. The top knot's going, they're going to be covered up, but I think a lot of this is going to be all sort of scaly and more dinosaur-y, you know. Stretchy, four-way stretch lycra spandex type stuff, so it's sort of, you know, matte on the one side and very wet look, stretchy spandex. This is going to be used where things need to stretch, and also where I need to put some like smooth detail and some add a bit of texture to all the blacks, because if you just have black on top of black, it's not going to be very interesting. But if you have shiny black and matte black, etc., and also scaly black. So this is the faux crocodile skin vinyl, very thin. It's got sort of a furry background to it. I've got 3 squares of this so far, and more of it coming. So I'm going to be basically chopping this up into sections and little shapes and stuff, and beginning to glue them all over the head, etc., down through the neck and everything else. And then once I've done all the sort of head and neck, then I'll work on arms and then on chest and everything else, and everything will be sort of held together with elastic straps, poppers, velcro, etc., etc. I'm going to put some glass animal style eyes in there, so I've got to put something to fill these holes up, but I've still got to try and make sure that whoever's wearing it can actually see and breathe, because breathing is quite important sometimes. And I got these, I don't know if you've seen these yet. Dinosaur feet! Look at the size of these! They're basically really good value. I mean, these are like probably between 15 and 17 quid. And they're walking with dinosaurs, feet, stomping monster feet for kids. Now here is where there's a sound module. So when you stamp on it, it goes and sometimes roars. But look at the size of them. They're really nicely made. They're big enough to go over shoes and stuff. I've taken the sound module out and I'm going to put the cover back on. Repaint them. Claws are really tough. See, when you, like with the wampa hand I made, the claws are about this big, but if they ever go hit against the wall, they would snap off. But these are rubber. So these are ideal for someone to wear over their shoes, obviously covered with more of the faux leather and crocodile skin and a decent paint job. These will do the job. I mean, you're not going to focus closely on these. So I was thinking of, like, you know, cutting the toes off and have it so they bend as you walk, but I don't think it's really worth it. But you know, they've got doing the whole Velcro and elastic on the back. Nice little side toes there, which I think are supposed to be the inside actually. They are marked left and right, so they should be like that, to be honest. But for a very large creature, these are bang on, so that's good. Hands, I'm not sure. I was just going to go with gloves and then extend the fingers. But then I thought of the 3D printed fingers you can get, that when you bend them, the rest of the extensions, they curl over as well, like this. So you've got these long Jack Skellington hands. They might be cool, but they are fragile. If they get hit or whatever, you know, you can't pick things up with them, and they may snap off. So I'm worried about that. So I might just go with some sort of glove that's connected to all the scales and stuff here, and just long fingers on it. And I'm a big fan of like 3 fingers and a thumb, like Ben Grimm, The Thing. How do you do it? Something like that. So yeah, I'm going to, in the next couple of days, I'm going to start filming myself preparing the mask and cutting things up and sticking them on. I've got some rough artwork which I'll show you. That's kind of what I'm going for. I'm not expecting it to look too much like that. It'll ballpark, you know, near enough. And yeah, that should be fun. Does he need horns and spikes? Who knows? Or Darth Maul kind of thing? I don't know yet. But yes, I'm looking forward to doing this. It'd be nice to do a creature build, and it's a fun project. It's something that keeps, you know, while I'm not doing, you know, proper props and film stuff, I can still keep my creative head on, and my skills for, you know, making stuff. By the way, I don't sew. I'm not one of these people who's like super mega cosplayer who can do everything, leatherwork, sewing, all that kind of stuff. I can't. So generally I will glue and fix things with glue, Velcro, snaps, and anything possible, bits of wire, you name it. I will stitch things with like wire and string, but I won't sew things because I can't sew. Anyway, I hope you're going to find this interesting. I'm going to find it great fun. Just going by what happened last time when I made the Wampa hand, everyone really got excited about that. I know it was Star Wars and this isn't, but hopefully it'll give you some ideas about costumes, and some of the things I do might give you a clue about how to, you know, solve any problems you might have with a costume, or, oh, I didn't think of doing it that way. And, you know, like I say, it may be fantastic, and it may completely fail and be awful. But hey, the journey is more important than the destination. So, come with me in coming weeks as you see this and many other things on the build. Yeah. First, a word from our sponsor, Velcro. Right, that's all from me this week. As usual, do the like and subscribe. Subscribe is down there somewhere. Hit that button, and like all the other YouTubers say, you know, leave a comment, share, like and subscribe. You don't have to comment down here. You can go on the Facebook page, which is a lot nicer place to be. As usual, I will be happy to promote anything that you've got to do and you want people to tell you about, whether you've done a Kickstarter, or you put a book out, or you've got a song out, or you've got a CD, or you've made a film. Any of that stuff, great. Let me know, I will plug you. And that sounded better in my head. And yeah, that's all for this week. Be good, be safe, and I will see you soon. Take care now. Bye bye then. Ho, 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 ho. Look at that. Giant dinosaur chicken.